Hai, may naiuhawa ko din kumaalis.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. We at the cocoa plot. Okay, come. I'm going to show you the cocoa tree. Okay, today I want to share a little bit information about the cocoa. Firstly, the common name of cocoa is cocoa, as we know, and the scientific name of cocoa is Tobama cacao. Okay, they have three varieties of cocoa, which is Criollo, Forastero, and the lastly is Trinitario. Okay, the main production of cocoa is cocoa pod. As we know, the cocoa pod produce the cocoa powder for the industry chocolate. And to take care of the good quality of chocolate, we need to know the cocoa is free from the pest and disease to maintain a good quality of cocoa. Okay, I have detected several of disease at the cocoa tree. The famous disease at the cocoa tree is the vascular strap dieback, and the second is black pot, and the lastly is the brown pot rot. Okay, now I have the friend for introduce a disease at the cocoa tree.
Hi, so this is the first disease that we can see at cocoa trees. We call it as vascular streak dieback (VSD). This caused by Onchobosidium theobroma. It's actually a fungus. This disease spread by wind or high humidity in the environment. Is chlorosis. Actually, what is chlorosis? Chlorosis is when change in the leaf color. As we can see, the yellowish dots is occurs. And then the next symptom is, as we can see, the infected leaf will drop and the leaf scar will develop. This is because of sporophore. To control it, we have three methods. First is pruning. Pruning to avoid the infection stem from spread to another plant. And then we can use fungicide, which is triadimenol. It's usually used in nursery for the new seedling. And the last is we use good agriculture practice. We use polythene plastic to avoid the seedling from rain, mildew, and spore.
Okay, here I would like to share the second cocoa disease, which is brown pot rot. It's caused by Botrytis diplodia theobrome. This is a type of fungus. Here we can see this is the first stage of the brown pot rot, and this is the second stage, which is overall of the brown pot rot have turned to the brown. The spore will be formed on the pot surface, and the pathogen of the brown pot rot is wound parasite, which is caused by mechanical injury during harvesting process and insect infestation. Okay, the symptom of the brown pot rot is first, the brown spore will appear on the pot surface. Later, it will enlarge and cover overall of the pot surface within 2 weeks. The pot then will turn to brown and rots fully. To control the brown pot rot, we can apply we can apply a good agriculture practices. This can reduce the disease and the pest incidents. The second method to control is sanitation, which is we can remove all of these infected pot so that from the field, so that the other cocoa pot will not infected by the disease. Okay, the last method of the control, which is applying fungicide. This is a last method of the control because applying fungicide can give a chemical to the cocoa pot. So we have to maintain the quality of the cocoa pot by reducing chemical content in the cocoa pot.
Okay, now I want to share you about another disease, which is black pot. Actually, this black pot is because pathogen cause Phytophthora parvivora. And then let's check it out. The pathogen exists as spore, sporangium, zoospore, chlamydospore, or a spore, and it will become serious during rainy peak fruiting season. And then, as you can see, the symptom, which is this. The symptom is pots can be infected from chiral into mature stage, which is chiral is this, it's tiny this, and then the mature stage maybe become this, a big pot, the mature pot. The symptom we can observe by 2 to 6 days after infection, as we can see like this. Early signs are the appearance of small area of irregular blackening of the pot epidermis around infected area, and comes with a circular brown lesion that enlarge to cover the whole pots like this, and they eventually become black and sometimes cover it in a white mass of sporangia.
For control method, we have two types, which is agronomy practices and chemical. For agronomy practices, we can do by regular harvesting of pot, removal and destruction of disease pot, by thinning of canopy like this, thinning like this, and good sanitary practices. For chemical, we can use systematic spraying by using metalacyl and phosphatyl aluminium.
From me and my friends research about disease of cocoa. Here I want to restate. We made 3 detected of disease. Firstly is about black pot. Secondly is VSD, and thirdly is black pot rot. To prevent the disease from spread up, we have found many types to control the disease. The disease of cocoa can make affected to low of yield around 5%. To prevent the disease of cocoa, we have found several methods to control the disease. To maintain the production of cocoa in a good quality, we must analyze and research to control the pest and disease in development.
Very good morning. Apa kau tu sekarang dah senja weh?
This cocoa pot, as we know, the cocoa pot to what? To produce firstly the common
2 to 6 days after infection. We want to say about method. We have 2 methods, which is agronomic aluminium. That's all.
Black pot rot.
brown.
Saya
Ifa.
Hi. Hi, my name is
Sis. Sis Aida. What are you doing? Okay, now we have done recording our part. Okay, good job guys.
Hi.
Just waiting for KG part. Okay, that's all for today. Bye. Say bye.